Hey guys, Marlo back again with another unboxing and review, and today I got something special here. This is basically what I'm guessing is an unlicensed product from Hong Kong. I ordered it through AliExpress, and if I remember I'll try to put links in the description and maybe throughout the video if you are interested in this product. Basically it is Mecha-Godzilla as he is seen in the movie Ready Player One. It comes in this pretty generic box there. I can't really read Chinese, so I don't know what the characters are saying there, but it says GRIMDRAGON. Pretty much the same on the top, through the side, the back there. A little bit of a warning saying for ages 11 and up, and pretty simple throughout. So upon opening the box, let's see, very plain black box. You get the figure inside, and let's see, a little instruction sheet here, and interestingly enough it looks like they have the Mecha-Godzilla there with these instructions basically saying to heat up the tail to insert it. Again, much like the NECA figures and what you have to do to apply certain parts to those. So here is the figure in a clamshell tray. Let's take off the top part there, and you can see there's different options from the one I ordered. I guess you can get different laser beams in different colors. There's like blue and red. I opted for the red one just to make them stand separately from Godzilla, who usually has the blue atomic blast. There's some missiles here, and you can have them shipped loose, but I opted for a boxed version just for, you know, safer shipping. And here he is in a little baggie within the clamshell tray. So that is him. Here is the tail, more or less. Let's see, it seems like a solid piece, so no real articulation. And again, you're just going to probably have to heat up this end in some hot water or with a blow dryer to pop it in place there on that ball peg. So here he is, straight out of the box. Really simple, like I said. And this is how he looked. And again, the hit movie Ready Player One. Again, I'll see if I can insert a photo or two throughout the video. And yeah, let me get everything cleared out and get that tail popped on so we can take a closer look at this figure fully assembled. Alright, so here is my Mecha-Godzilla with the tail attached. And I do recommend warming up the tail portion to pop it in place a lot easier. I tried to put the missile on. There's a little hole, as you can see there, or you can pop it into the shoulder with the peg, but for some reason I think the hole on mine is kind of shaped a little weird or warped, so I might have to Dremel that a little bit bigger, kind of widen the hole a little bit so it can pop in. So it's a little bit tough right now. I was able to put it on the other side, so it attached okay on his right side, as you can see. So I guess that's what it's supposed to look like, more or less. Again, this is a bootleg third-party type figure. It really feels like a NECA toy. I mean, the plastic and the design, it's very detailed, nicely made for a third-party bootleg figure. I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like some NECA original sculpt that was somehow just never used, and I don't know, they were able to bootleg it. So again, from AliExpress, there were different paint options. I got the silver version here that has some weathering. There is another version, I think it has more red, like in the portals there, or the ports, and has more of a sort of yellow wash or tint to it. And then the third version also had like the red little vents there in the ports, a little bit more reds here and there, and had a little bit more of the black weathering, which I think looked a little bit overdone. So I wanted something a little bit more like this, just more of the silver look, sort of the classic Mecha-Godzilla look, and I'm quite happy with it. So that's the missile there. The flame effect, not too impressed with this. Again, it looks like a reused NECA flame effect. I don't know what this little hole is meant for. I guess there was like a stand, maybe for something like with the Monster Arts figures that uses those stands. And it kind of, the paint's kind of sticky. So the paint quality is pretty bad. It has a sticky quality to it. So I would definitely keep that separated if you were going to store it. Maybe seal it in a plastic wrap, because it might rub off on some of your other figures if you were to just throw it in a box or something. But basically, yeah, no plug-in port in the mouth. It just kind of hangs like that, more or less. I mean, it's decent. I mean, it works, but yeah, again, nothing in the mouth really to plug in the flame effect. Just more or less dangles. So yeah, something like that. And as far as the height, let's go ahead. I have them kind of standing more or less erect. I don't have the knees bent too much, so with that being said, he stands at maybe about 8.5 inches tall, as you can see there, just a little bit over 8 inches. And for a quick comparison, here are some Mecha-Godzilla figures. Let me see. This is the Godzilla versus Mothra Godzilla, the G64. We have here the legendary Godzilla. Let's see, let me move this guy to the side. And you can see he's quite small next to the Mecha-Godzilla in terms of height. Same with the Mosugoji. And last but not least, we have here the NECA Biogoji from Godzilla vs. Biollante. And again, you can see this Mecha-Godzilla stands quite tall next to all of them. So quite impressive as a figure, and definitely would make a cool, menacing opponent next to your Mecha-Godzilla figures. So as far as articulation, okay, so the head is on a, not a ball joint, I guess, but you know, it rotates, and the mouth does open up like so. You get a little bit of rotation there at the lower neck as well. The arms do go out a little bit, and of course they rotate. Arms bend like so. You get rotation there at the elbow as well. Kind of feels kind of fragile, so I'd be careful. You get a bend there at the wrist, as well as rotation at the hands. Again, a little bit stiff on mine, so be careful with that. Don't want these breaking, you know, in the NECA toys. So you do get that lower neck bend. This plug kind of is loose on mine, as you can see, so I'm gonna have to super glue that in place. You get some movement here at the chest area. The legs go forward like so. They go out just a little bit. Bend at the knees, of course, a little bit loose. So at the knees, here at the ankle, and a little bit of a pivot there at the foot. Of course, the tail attaches at a ball joint, so you get some rotation there. There is another cut there in the tail, but not much in terms of movement in that area. And there is another cut right there in the tail. Again, not much movement in there. So that's more or less it. So a decent amount of articulation again for this figure. I think he looks really cool. Again, the paint quality isn't the best, just working with the figure. I already got some of the paint wash kind of smudging on my hands there, as you can see. So yeah, he could probably use a bit of a matte coat, matte clear coat finish to seal the paint a little better for you hobbyists. But otherwise, I think he looks pretty cool. Let me adjust that lighting once more. Give you guys a look at all of the details. And yeah, I think he's quite cool. I believe I paid about $50, maybe a little bit less, somewhere between $40 and $50, I forget, and that includes shipping from Hong Kong, so not bad if I can say so myself. All the details, no markings, like I said. It is basically, yeah, an unlicensed product, but very cool nonetheless. Alright. The fins are really nice on the back, so really great details throughout. Alright guys, that's more or less it. I guess pretty much everything there is to be said about the figure. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Be sure to share the video, like the video, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. As always, take care. Stay safe, keep on collecting, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.